There she is, right on time. I wouldn't exactly call her the goddess of speed, but she is the closest looking thing we've got in the game to Sonic the Hedgehog. So I guess we'll take it. Let's drop a few of these in. Oh, hey, Allie, how's it going? And hello, V-People, and Shaluna, and Youngster, and Lotus Heart. What team did all y'all pick? It's okay, we won't run you out of town if you pick something else. We can probably walk as fast as you guys can run anyway. We'll save ourselves the sweat. I don't think... Oh, wow. Huh. No, I thought I was going to be starting this closer to the top of the hour, and it's been 40 minutes since then. I was like, wait, X40? Like, what time zone is it that in? Well, in all of them, actually. Nah, that's not true, not true. There are some time zones that are actually not on the hour. I learned this because my dad is a World War II history nerd, as are many dads of his variety. There are a bunch of weird little Pacific islands that you happen to have to go across if you're launching a naval invasion of Japan that have some weird time zones, turns out. I think I'm gonna go solo for now, Debbie, but thank you for checking in. For at least a little bit. I want to make sure that I'm hitting stuff. Yeah, we don't have tricolor yet. We don't have tricolor yet. But I remember the rotations actually being pretty nice. I guess for turf war, maybe not, but... that's playable. That's playable. We'll play that. I don't know how Mahi turf is going to go, but... I think I probably prefer it to having to play Manta. Yeah, it was very evenly split, which means that Nintendo did a good job with designing their Splatfest and with their game. We like this kind of controversy. It means that nerds will argue, and when nerds argue, it's usually about something that they've decided to buy. Sounds good. Are you streaming too, Debbie? And hi HRV Snatcher. And hi PJ Gamer. Okay, so it's like mostly Splat Zone's layout on the... I knew what the inside was like, but I didn't remember what the outer edges were before the water drops. Yeah, they do not get to do that. Around the corner right area. I took a little bit longer than I probably should have shooting at that guy, but I don't know. The evil laugh wouldn't have lasted as long that way. I needed to kind of snicker at him, you know? Needed them to know just how badly they'd been defeated by evil. Hi, Jamie. And hello, bucket system. Well, this is game number 1 of Splatfest, so the answer to that question is a little bit work in progress. Oh, right. There's a hole there. It's like so similar to the Zones map that I feel really comfortable in situations where I really shouldn't. As illustrated. Alright, water's dropping. Here, have this. Oh. Well, okay. Alright, people actually jump out in Splatfest Turf War. That's kind of impressive, honestly. Can I make that jump? No, I can't. Let's just pop this. Drop there. Nice. Alright. Drop back just a little bit so they don't accidentally find me. You are stuck. I will leave you to the dynamo. The dynamo has not gotten you yet. The big swig, I mean, they can paint, but they don't survive if they drop here. So that's game 1 for Team Speed. The water, not gonna lie, it was remarkably uncomfortable considering this is a swimming pool. I'm really not sure what other species see in it. TV above you? That's weird. When would you ever want your TV to be above? Like, so you have to look up? Oh wow, our Nautilus was killing it. Good job, not friend. I guess this is Splatfest Pro. I forgot about that. So that would mean that people are playing a little bit more to win here. I have an interesting setup. I mean, sounds like, I mean, that's why I ask questions about it, right? It's just that makes me think things. Mostly making videos, Jamie. Also reading a little bit. I have a book that my grandpa gave me as a gift that I'm trying to get through in a reasonable amount of time, so it doesn't feel like I'm blowing it off or procrastinating it or whatever. And that is the reality of the situation, by the way. I'm not blowing it off. I just, like, sometimes forget that I have that as a thing to do. It's not in my line of sight, therefore I forget that it exists. So I put it in my line of sight. It was a very smart decision. Okay, that. I did hit a second shot, and it just didn't splat. Oh, that was... okay. I guess that was a large drop from there, so they knew it was... That's a name. That's a name that they have. Yeah, okay. We don't need a lot, But what we do need to do is not go in one at a time like what's currently happening. That sploosh is dead. So now we need to wait for that sploosh. And we didn't wait for the sploosh. It also hurts that this X-Blow kind of knows what they're doing. It's making it a little difficult. There's a splashdown down here somewhere, and this is probably a bait to get me into it if we're playing together. Just like that. Well, we're out. Let's see if we can get... Okay. You are stuck. You are not allowed to be there. Ah. That's not going to be enough. I can't even get somewhere to paint in time. Okay, what's with Jamie and the pirate stuff? Oh, okay, I've been witnessing Jamie do pirate things. Watching anime? Ba-dum-ksh. Hi, the Gabbo. Or the Gabo. The Gabo. All right, then. The Gabo. Okay. Chat was covering the KDs? It's that far over on the screen? I need to look at that. There's no way they don't know, right? That person definitely averaged. Okay, apparently they didn't know. Unfortunately, I got on the wrong side of my wall there. Corner unless they've been in for a hell of a shark. And you want to go up there? Roller got out on right, and hopefully people would recognize that, but I am too committed to this for now. Have a way out if we need it. We need it. We do not. That was weird. Might have been one of the later shots I fired. I don't know what's up. He was getting tired of me being there, I think. This is a very risky jump. Did not see me. They, however, did move faster. At that point, I should just be firing one at a time. Not trying to shoot more than one shot. I've already hit him once. Many dynamo. position was known. I'm getting out of that. So I think the play here is to actually sneak into their base, which is actually what teammate tried to do. Succeeded in doing there. We probably can't contest mid 2 safely here. Unless... I don't know which... Okay, they got the one there. Well, that went well. Surprised, actually, at how close it was at the end. Something to do with chumps, probably, but even so. Like, in terms of map control, we had way more than we had turf control. Dynamo is in a very good place right now, weapon-wise. More and more people are running leader, so the backline isn't often having cooler. You always see, you know, your Zaps, your Tri-Nouveaux, your Dynamos come back into play there, but I think Dynamo is just in a uniquely strong spot at the current moment. Probably just because of what else is strong and how good it is into those matchups. Turn your head to the left. I forgot to check how the results screen was positioned relative to the stream stuff. Something I wanted to look at. I keep forgetting this is differently mapped out. I don't have cover right away there. Yes, my hair is in a ponytail. I did not get a haircut. Blob probably saw me? No, they did not. Oh, I missed the second shot. That's sad. Aw, man, they shot the same spot. Usually you duck behind cover and you move around to the right. You're like, oh, you're gonna go right now. Oh, well, this is bad. I am a little surprised that they were able to hit those shots in particular, but I was definitely not in a good spot. I was just trying to jump out at that point. Oh my god, all of my shots got blocked. Okay, at least we got them. That's not where the guy is. He's over here. I think we just back off of this for now. Not liking the look of this one. Way too much going out into enemy ink on our own. Style is Holland? Who's that? Ah, I have divined that they are a soccer player, a football player, sorry. Okay, from Team Norway. Unless they're playing for some other country. I assume they're like Premier League. Manchester City. That'll do it. That is the team that such a person would play for. I wasn't too afraid to chase them because I knew eventually they'd run into one of my teammates anyway. But you do have to be careful with that situation that they don't sit around the corner and shark you. Bait you into closing the distance for them, which is the hardest thing for them to do against you. Same situation there. As soon as I fired those shots, I was moving because whether I hit them or not, they were going to be in range at that point. Oh. A little bit of a base trade there. Settle us down. I was hoping that would scare them to drop down into me again, but opposite. Good. You don't want to play Ring Around the Rosie at that kind of range with the Sploosh, because they're faster than you and have more DPS. So I tried to go a direction they weren't expecting so that I'd gain more distance with them having to turn around. Oh wait, that's one of ours. Ah. Oh, this is bad. Spending too long trying to figure out where the Vimo came from. Not a good time to be distracted, but I will definitely read that out in a second. Once I can read it. You go away. Well, okay. They did go away, just not the way that I was hoping they would. I don't think that was enough. Jupiter Saturn has resubscribed, and I quote, Ka-chow, Ka-chow, gotta go fast, Ka-chow, zoom zoom. Thank you, Jupiter Saturn. This is the spirit of the moment. Oh, we did win. Oh, because we were in their base. Okay. I'm looking at mid like, how did we... It wasn't mid. Mid was not the reason. Hi, Femi. So far pretty good. I think we've only lost one. But I only did just start. I think this is like my 4th game or something. Should read faster. That is also in the spirit of the moment, to be fair. Man, that does not look like an end screen where we won the game. But we did. The resub message was written in Speedlish. How about you, Femi? What team are you on? By the way, if anybody is a backline player looking for more streamers to watch, Femi is good at video game. Go follow Femi. This is a 10x, by the way, so we're going to be totally locked in and definitely not reading the I'm on power. Only because orange. Okay. This is valid. Orange is good color. I am on speed because of Sonic the Hedgehog. As I have illustrated in the hit 2026 short film, Guide to the Splatoon Raiders Splatfest. Oh my god. You can only fail the jump so many times before they see it coming, and turns out in this case, 3 was that number. Like I said, I'm completely locked in and laser focused on winning this 10x battle, because it is highly significant to everybody's lives. I'm gonna have to go through this, and I apologize, stream. Well, maybe I didn't have to. That was a bit of a stretch. Oh, well. Man. That's unfortunate. Right around the corner, my teammate had just triggered an autobomb. Oh, yep. I was so scared about getting sniped, I forgot about getting wave broken. Ah, man. I don't think we're winning this one. We're going to dive out left, and we're going to do the best we can, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards at the moment. If we win that... I did get a lot of the left-hand side there. If the rest of the team did well, that could actually flip. I don't think so, but... yeah. Get 52 Tacticooler. 96 has it. Womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, 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 womp. Oh, are we doing predictions in Twitch? It actually doesn't show me that that's happening in the Restream chat. I did not realize. Did none of those land? It seemed like one of them landed. Well played, team. Safest jump here. We need to address what's on the left here. Hopefully teammates have seen it. Yes, they have. So where'd that bomb come from? Back up in front of this guy. Ah, it fell. It is difficult to anticipate an opponent who makes a mistake. You can read what they intended to do, but you can't read when they miss the jump and land on your face. So fortunately, my weapon wins the 1v1, but... real smooth. Okay, teammate. There was someone shooting at you. I think that they did not recognize that immediately. Brave splashdown. Very easily cancelable with the damage that they add. How am I not pre-firing that? Okay, well, across they go. What if I just... I think they know. Surely not, right? They almost bounced themselves into the water that way. I would have got them there. I also would have got, but that we don't have to talk about that part. Thank you for the resub splat meme. 31 months. That's almost 32 months, which is a very composite number, but 31 is still a lot. Is 31 a prime number? I think it is. Yeah. Huh. Former teacher as in former classroom teacher. I do not currently teach Hamlet to children. Haven't pre-ordered Raiders despite being excited. Are you proud of me? Oh, it's Kraken! I wonder if they're streaming too. Kraken is a very... What do you even say? Kraken's like a head TO of a bunch of stuff. Also a content creator who streams sometimes. Brush player. Player of a lot of weapons that people generally consider to be off-meta. probably bringing the MMR of the lobby up too. I'm gonna try and lock in a little bit here. That Nautilus. I missed a lot of shots there. Very easily could have died for that. We're gonna go a little bit perfectionist out here. Never go full perfectionist, but you can go a little bit. I landed a bomb. Yeah, I landed on a bomb. That's what happened. They zipped into our base to paint that much. Unfortunately, they are going to be able to swing back a little bit here. You are super weak. Oh, I am super dead. No, I'm not! The hitbox got moved higher, so it whiffed. I only traded. The enemy bats. My native habitat. I think we won. Yeah, Gridlock is the big New York land. It's really one of the first big local lands sprouting up. Kind of the precursor to the Land Championship Series. Two games in it. You got two 10Xs in a row? See, Kraken's good at the game. You should go follow Kraken on twitch.tv. I imagine Kraken's probably... I know there were some lands that Kraken was the head TO of, but I don't know that Riptide is one of those. What made you not want to be a teacher anymore? I got an opportunity to do stuff in esports, which I didn't want to pass up. GG. It's a lot of mms. There are reasons that I haven't gone back to teaching since. It's just really painful, the amount of grading that you have to do, and the fact that that is unpaid time that you're taking out of your life. It's like, how am I supposed to have a life if I don't have time to have one? Like, forget making friends, like, I don't have time to meet people. Yeah. I overcommitted pressing that button. Yeah, I don't think anything in all but the biggest of esports industries is going to prepare you for that event manager position for Nintendo. We're going to be doing stuff on a different scale. Like, ooh, I've TO'd a Smash Regional badly. That's not gonna prep me. That's speaking for my own experience, of course. It is entirely possible that you are a professional event planner and know way more about this than any of us do. But as for me, I could not. Can there be fewer people that know where I am and are looking at me? I would appreciate that. Organizing our yearly convention, yeah. Yes, class sizes, that is absolutely my opinion of the #1 thing that needs to change about American schools. I had a class of regular level 8th graders that had 38 kids in it at one point. That's not a thing that should happen in general, but I was a first-year teacher as well. I did not have my management down. It was just not okay. Like, borderline unsafe conditions in that classroom. Yes, 38. There was a para in that period, but also there was a para because some of those students had special needs, and that was only going to add to the workload. And it's not the para's job to be doing that much in the way of management or instruction. They're there specifically for the kids that they're there to support. Jump makeable? Yes, it is. Okay. Cool. Thank you for the sub, Devi! Run speed! I'm jumping the wrong direction. I want to go the other way. Well, I give up. What? How did that... Oh, because I was getting shot blocked by the other guy who's swimming in behind me. I could have ducked behind the wall, but then they turned to go after my teammate, and I was like, oh, I have time. Just way behind the play. Whale and... is that... that's the bubble one, I think. Yeah, bubble one. That went well. So many kids in our city. Every freshman between our two high schools attended a mixed freshman center. Yeah, that's a thing that's... I've seen happen in other places too. Like, they'll convert an old middle school they don't need into just like a 9th grade campus. Yes, Anakin, and that is because you don't live in the United States of America. The class size there. Have a good night, Splat Meme. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks. Okay. They have double undercover, which does mean double slider, which is something we're going to have to keep tabs on because that's basically the only time they can kill things. You have both of them. And if they use both of them... Oh, hi. Yeah, I needed to cross them up if I was going to survive that. Thank you, Kami. I can't speak to the quality of, like, foreign embassy schools. It seems like something that would depend more on, like... I don't know. Because I've heard that they're good in some places. That, like, in some places... You know, if you're in, like, a poorer country, it can be a way to get an education that's a little bit more rigorous. Wow. That's more resilient to shield than I thought it was going to be. Yep. The lag time at the end of a reef slider doesn't actually get you out of whales safely. Especially if you're pre-damaged. You just kind of have to sit in them for long enough that it becomes dangerous. What? Okay, fine. Oh, teammate fell. Oopsies. Ah ha ha. It's always a tricky matchup because, like, they could be trying to kite you or they could be trying to bait you into melee range. And, like, they can win either way. You have to stay in between the two. Got both of those slider users out, and this guy's... Well, I was gonna say he's stuck, but he was out of range. I came around the corner. That's actually a pretty big mistake. It's possible that we lose a lot of control because I was out right there. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. Yeah, I don't think we won that one. Nope, nope, nope. Quality. High quality Octo. Spent like 5 minutes with Sheldon with all the new weapons. Oh, so you haven't been in since the new kits. Gotcha. Yeah, that'll do it. We had to have hit power by now, right? What are we at? Crazy that this is the only way to check. What? Man. .45 Sheldon licenses, hoping for more third kits. Alright, here we go. 10x battle means that if I win, I get 10 times the X power points, right? It's 10x my Glico rating. I'm gonna go from 1600 to 16,000. As long as I pause to heal there, we win that, because we out DPS everything. Except the charger with charge. And a sploosh. They don't have one of those. .52 with Respawn Punisher? That is not worth it. Alright. Someone... Oh, man. Well, let's see if we can grab attention over here. Oh, I thought I was in position to peek the corner, but I was all the way around the corner. I don't like that move down left because nobody on our team was there to support it. Teammate seems to have gotten into their base and is at least staying there a while. They're getting damage now, but it's a risky fight to take. Ah. Well, at least the teammate's up there. This is the only way I'm going to get anything to paint this time. We might have taken that, because they didn't do a great job of clearing their base, and we got a little bit of mid back. It's going to be closer than it looks. Yeah, not quite. An American school in Bangkok. So was it not an embassy school? An American school in Bangkok, but that wasn't an embassy school? How is it American then? Hey, good job, quality. What does replete mean? Full of. It's an adjective. You often see it's like replete with something. Replete with natural resources to mine. Ooh, that was nice. Get him. Now help the other guy. They didn't help the other guy. They did help the other guy, but they got traded. Oh. And that's why you paint behind them first, so that when they try to retreat, nothing happens. Well, that's an unfortunate whiff. Another unfortunate whiff. We eventually got him. Nah. Work. Where did that come from? Oh dear. Okay, that explains things. We should still be okay. This fight needs to go well though. Does Charger see? I think they do. The Charger's doing a good job of surviving these, just they're not getting a lot of shots out. I think they could be taking out a lot more people than they are with how well they're positioning. Maybe they're just playing too scared. That's why they're surviving, just that they're not having enough of an impact. That was bad, but also I think we still win. Yeah. That should be a win. Called American School of Bangkok. Huh. Member of the International Schools Association of Thailand. The president's name is USA, spelled USA. It's... She's got America in her name. That's interesting. That, like... I'm not seeing immediately the American connection there. Like, I'd have to look into the organization that founded it, I guess. But... Oh, did Devi succeed in sniping me here? I would like a whale, please. Thank you. Please stop. Whew. That was dangerous. Well, we have to flee now. I like this. No, I don't. Whoa, 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 what is happening? We have a DC. Does she communicate entirely with bald eagle sounds and illegal fireworks? The funny thing is, that sound that we attribute to the bald eagle is not actually a bald eagle. It's a hawk. It's not even an eagle at all. Just like, the sound that a bald eagle makes isn't dignified enough. Oh, hi. Maybe don't. Thank you. If I'd gotten that second one, we might have had a way in. But I don't think we have the painting power to get this done now. I've seen bald eagles before a couple times. They're pretty big, but otherwise they're not that cool. I think their behavior is kind of like... It's supposed to be... I forget exactly what it was, but it's kind of not as dignified as you would expect. Not as noble. Not as brave. As one would want their national bird to be. Yeah, I mean, that would make it harder to listen to those. Red, white, and blue hawk. Red, white, and blue-tailed hawk. Just pretend it actually has those colors. I mean, we already pretend that the bald eagle is bald. If anything, at the time of the nation's founding, it would look more like it had a powdered wig. That's the... well, okay, I guess wig doesn't necessarily mean not bald, but there's hair, even if it's not yours. Oh. Well, this is probably bad. They do have point sensors. There was a plan there. It just required me to hit more than one shot. The wigged eagle. Wait, don't you mean winged? No, wigged. Oh. Oh, you missed! Yes! Bigger indicator of bald. Not at the time, I don't think. I think for the time period, you kind of just wore a powdered wig, no? Keep getting into those fights at times when nobody is there with me. That is a thing I should stop doing. I got someone with the wall there, is what happened. Nice. Go get him. Or I'll go get him. That also works. Booyah. That is a W right there. Splash Bowl used to one tap. Oh yeah, they called it guillotining. I wasn't there, but I have heard of this. Haven't touched the game in a year, and man, I'm getting destroyed out there. Yeah. I've taken a hiatus before, and it will put you behind. Yes, the letter W. 23rd letter of the alphabet. Oh, Devi and Jamie are playing together? GG's, Wooloo! A sheep Pokemon fan, I see. Let's see. Does it show from here? Does it really not show from here? This UI is so frustrating because you have a power in Splatfest Pro. And in order to see it, you have to be out of matchmaking, looking at the menu option, and let it flip between the clout score and the pro rating. Like, that is the only number that means anything on my screen. Show me that one, please. Do the jump right now. Oh, you came across, okay. Well, we can flush that out. Now, we do need to deal with the dynamo on the left. Or we can let them deal with themselves. They just ran away. Thank you, 96. Good job making them run away. I thought the wall was going to be up in time for that. I could have avoided that pretty easily. Why does the water rising sound effect go nya 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 nya? Like, is the stage playing a prank on us? Is that the idea? Or does that just, like, mean something different? Like, do we not have na 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 in Japanese? In Japan? I actually have no idea whether that is a universal thing. We have that silly sing-song for making fun of someone. Kraken's gonna force them to do stuff. How am I missing all of these shots? My god. I mean, cool, but that didn't win us the game. Oh, right, I've pressed A again, so now I can't see my power. I don't get to see it. Doesn't show up there. You can't see it. It's not there. I can probably look it up on the NSO app. I bet it's there somewhere. I'm gonna go look now, because I actually don't know. Alright, we got a 10x. Right as Femi raids. Alright, pressures. Is this actually Caden? Like, the... They are playing dually squelchers. This might be a slightly easier, lower pressure situation than I thought. We will see. Thanks for the raid, Femi! Everybody who didn't follow Femi earlier when I told you to follow Femi, now you have to follow Femi. It's the rules. For those who don't know, Femi is a competitive player, former teammate, and absolutely cracked backliner. And would also probably play my own role better than me at this point. Oh, hi. Go away? Question mark? There we go. Okay, got one other one. This guy probably gets me unless... No, they don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Anybody see this? Oh yeah, they saw this. Nice. Okay. On a boss going to follow. Heck yeah. I thought there was only one guy there. Oh, I hit them twice too. It didn't get them. Getting greedy. I'm just trying to get my aura refreshed more. Okay, we can't stay there too long. Hydra is aware. So we stay back from that. But we can splat all of its teammates and then do this. Nice. Joke's on you. All I wanted was to paint your base. Haha. You look for beacons in the map because my enemies don't look. I don't look as often as I should, but in a coordinated competitive context, yes, I am looking for beacons and calling out where they are whenever I respawn. Yeah, you know, Evan, that was really helpful of you to say that. And if I had read it like 1 second earlier, I would have stopped to check the power. But I didn't. Hee hee. We'll just have to win this one, and then we'll have a new high, and I'll be happier when I look at it. Any reason you don't use fizzbangs? The main reason is that they're actually not gonna paint that much for the amount of time that they take to throw. Like, I get more out of just firing the main weapon on unpainted turf than I do out of spam throwing fizzbangs. And throwing them is a risky animation, so especially since it's not something that I'm really gonna need to be able to know how to do for competitive play, which is what I kind of work on the most. I just don't bother with them. But I do, in spite of, even ignoring that downside to them, that I'm not gonna have them in competitive, I also just don't think they're that useful. That was a really well set up ambush. I'm surprised it didn't work. Oh, now we run. Nobody actually chased me. Oh. I just didn't see the person who was looking for me. We trade, though, which is fine, because we were at a numbers advantage. I had to say numbers advantage! Oh. I don't know where you came from, but... Okay. No, I graded. I graded for one more shot when I could have gotten to safety. Okay. 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 That might be close. We got a lot of kills in the last 30 seconds. I don't think so. Ugh. It was such a good try, though. Sun Tzu said that. Okay, we're stopping to read our power, even though it's going to make us more sad now because we just lost. Oh, no, wait, because it doesn't count. Because it doesn't count. We're fine, we're fine. Oh, well. I mean, there we go. And I think he knows a little more about fighting than you do, pal, because he invented it. Get me out of the 16s. Ugh. This is a weird pattern that I've had, specifically this season, where the powers are, like, weirdly low compared to where they've been before. And I think even compared to how I'm performing. Because I have some, like, a couple modes that are upwards of 2K. But then some of the modes have dipped all the way down to, like, 15 or 16. And I don't know what's different, because I've never been that low before. And I've played on the JP server before. So I'm like, is it something to do with the way that they're, like, matchmaking according to what they expect your power to be instead of... I think that was something that they changed. I don't like it, though. Like, you look on Inksight, and my MMR is, like, in between the two extremes, so I'm never actually getting matched up where my MMR is. For better or for worse. Turf starts lower? Okay. Well. Have a good night, Everest. Thanks for stopping through. Ready to use a ton of run speed and swim speed for Sunday? I'm sure that's going to happen. My chest elo has never been that high, so you've got that going for you. Installing DaVinci Resolve. All right, here we go. We're getting professional. No Windows Movie Maker for you. No, ma'am. I didn't even know I was shooting at someone until I saw the health bar go down. I was just trying to paint. Whew! It's so incredible that that did not kill me. That's how they got up there. Okay. I'll take it after missing that many shots. Blech. That's a lot of specials that just went out. We probably lose at least one. This is not an ideal time for me to be sitting in base. Then again, there's never an ideal time for us to go 3 down. Oh. Blunder into enemies, set up teammates' kills. Ah, I didn't get down far enough. That's multiple people. I thought it was a Booyah Bomb that I had to charge, but it was in fact Fizzbangs. Out of here. I don't like that there's already an Explo pushed up that far, though. That's a bad sign for us. We're gonna get that off, and then we just don't have time to paint enough. Guys, did we not see the mini? They kind of ran right up to us. I was kind of trying to bait the mini, basically. I could have spent a lot more time surviving if I had anticipated that, but I was just like, oh, we're gonna run forward and we're gonna see that guy and they're gonna go down for trying to shoot me. Alright. Later, Anakin. You're still on your trip, right? Enjoy the rest of it. Yes, pools exist. That would be the optimal way. The Doom 3 cube quote? I'm not familiar enough myself. Got him. Dude, stop that. No! I got body blocked. Trying to save his life by shooting bullets through him. No, I couldn't reach him. Pool is speed. I imagine there are a lot of people in that pool right now. Huh. I thought they were just gonna try and flee a different direction. They did not cover all of my options. I know where all of them are. I just don't have a good fight to take. Shouldn't have gotten away with this as well as I did, but even then I didn't. And everyone went off to the left! Yeah, at least they got a couple that way. We have a shot. It's a narrow one, especially now that that one went down. This is actually unsafe now. Okay. I don't like how often this weapon has inconsistent damage. And it's like, I don't know what to do about that, because on one hand, part of the weapon's identity is being able to quickly two-shot things, which is really strong. And having some inconsistency to balance it is like still not keeping it back from being really strong, so it would only be better if they buffed that. But it's frustrating to play because sometimes it just doesn't do the right thing. I don't like that kind of RNG being as much a factor for the weapon as it is. Or not RNG. Because, like, it's not completely random. The reason that it does that is fall-off damage. So, but the problem is the damage is low enough that the threshold where you start getting fall-off damage is, like, not that far. I feel like it's outside of the intended design for fall-off damage that it behaves that way. I am Steve. Steve. I am Steve. It's Devi's mantra. Run speed. I am run speed. I wonder if I would have been better off trying to stay underneath the ledge there. I don't think I really had a good option once they got brief. I'm just gonna go around. Hi, I'm over here. Oh, you're over here too. I did not anticipate that. Probably better off the way I did it though, because at least it kept them on their side of the map. Gave us a little more space to work with on the way back. There was paint at my feet, so I didn't go where I intended to initially. I want to play the video game and not trade every single time I fight. Hello? Bad aim on my part. I should have had that twice over. Playing it very safe. They're not actually diving in. Which is smart, annoyingly. How are you not dead? That went poorly. Yeah, sticking to your rooms and turf. They hotfixed that, I think, for open. I think it, like, worked the same way initially when the game launched. Hopefully they'll have that together for next game. Wally all away. Wally all away. Okay. It took me a minute, but I understand. I'm a knower now. Welcome in, Wally all away. Wally all the way is fun, though. I was hoping someone would be watching that, but instead... What happened there? We had all four up. I don't know why we backed up out of that. Probably could have this wayed. I just didn't think. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. I was not a knower, actually. For the preview, yeah, they were all at some fraction of 33%. All within 1% of each other. Probably 0.5%, I think. It was super close. I hit each of them once. That's got to count for something, right? Yeah, it counts for a 1-for-1 trade. Hi. Cool. Hopefully that sets us up in a good position. Oh. Going down early. Not a good sign. Yeah. They played that more patient than we did. I don't think we won, but it's actually still possible. Hard to say. Why'd you go Team Speed? Because it was blue for Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's cool. Part of it was that I needed to coordinate with the rest of the people for Silly Comp Sunday. But I like Speed. Sounds like fun, Splatoon Collaboration Z. Yeah, what I'm looking to first, actually, is the land that'll be next week. Next week is Land of 10,000 Lakes, which is a local land that we run in Minnesota. So I will be helping out with that. Still open, by the way, if we have any Minnesota or Minnesota-adjacent people who want a thing to do on Saturday next week. Aha! Your squid roll's better. I will give you this much. Tri-Strike get a radius buff? I don't think so. It was already one of the stronger specials. I can't imagine that it really needed much. Ah, okay. I didn't even realize I had a teammate over there. Ooh, I got lucky there. This is a good position to be in. at me. Do not paint the rest of the map. Die to me. Very good. Hi, Squidoku. Welcome in. How has your Sudokuing been going? Nice. We got a fist bump. As for me, Collaboration Z, I'm gonna keep calling you that. I am a short-range shooter main. I like to tell people that I main the Splatoon 2 Tentatech splatter shot. Whatever gets me closest to that experience. Right now I've been playing a lot of 52. I play all 3 kits of shot. Occasionally one of the Vanilla Blasters or Slosher. Do I stream on Twitch too? Yes, I'm multi-streaming, if I'm the one you're asking. Been alright, alright. For those who don't know, Squidoku is a very, very good Sudoku solver. Like, national team level Sudoku solver. Well, sometimes they just have Reef Slider, you know? Sudoku Grand Prix around this weekend did it earlier, did okay. In the middle of the road for you. Assuming all of your entries are correct. So is it like everyone gets the same puzzles and then you're competing to solve and you obviously would be disqualified if the solve was incorrect? So you probably don't spend any time checking. You probably are just like, stop the clock. Come on. I tried. Oh, I shouldn't have expected that would stop them in time. Huge job by our other 52 pulling through on that. That probably won us the game single-handedly, the fact that he got both of those. Salmon Run bosses. I like Moz because they're funny, and also they're easy to bait to basket. During the contest, I don't meticulously go over my answers. For online contests, you just need to enter 2 specific rows from each grid. But for live contests, I only check to make sure I've actually filled in every square. Okay. So you don't have to solve the whole puzzle, you just have to solve... That's so interesting. Because that completely changes the way that I would think about it. Thank you for the bits, War Maniac. GG, yes. What do you think of Raiders? Oh. Well, I guess we're locking in now. I am interested in Raiders. I don't think it's gonna, like, replace the multiplayer or anything for me, but I think it'll be very good for the game, and I'm excited. Okay. They're not out of their own base yet. There, but we survived both of those. A lot of wave aiming there, but it's okay because they were shooting at someone else the whole time, so I did not die. Left. Oop. Didn't mean to get marked there. Makes this a little bit more complicated. I knew you were there, and I was trying to stop it from happening. Okay. I'd like to think that my ouch actually won the trade. Whoa! Okay. I have missed the first shots on so many of these fights. I need to get my aim set better. There we go. There's someone right there. They must have backed up to take that fight. Right now, all I'm trying to do is give my team time to get back in. There. Now I'm gonna get run down. Oh, are they behind me? What? Okay. Please don't be right on top of the team. I needed to hit those. What? Ah, I even did hit it at the end, but it wasn't enough. It's up to my teammates completely. I don't think we've got this. We did get a lot on the left side, but yeah, I think they still won. Oh, so you don't know which answer rows are the ones being scored. Okay. So you do just have to solve the whole thing. But that speeds up their... Okay. Lost 100x to speed as tactics, so it balances out. Yeah, there you go. You do know which are being scored. Oh, okay. But, oh, I see what you mean. So the ones that they pick, you need to go, like, the whole way through the puzzle to be able to find them. Okay. I thought someone was going to be watching that because they came from mid. Pay more attention to what my teammates are looking at. Turf War's annoying in that in a lot of other modes you can just assume that your teammates are looking at the same thing because there's an objective. But here it's like you could be thinking about literally anything else. It's all equally valuable in terms of objective coverage. Ah ha ha. Stop. You are stuck. Nice. Oh my god, the armor. Saving them at 0 HP. That's not where I meant for it to be, but it's fine because nobody tried to shoot me. Oh, hi. Oh, they're so weak. Nice! Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! Bleh. Bleh. Those are really bad. I should always 100% win those. I got 2. Hopefully that's enough. Nice, team gets another one. Looks like we know about the one on the right. If they're still there. They might not be. Very good. Already had a tournament and a scrim. Yeah, that's sounds like a lot of splatooning. We still won in spite of me playing badly that one time. Is okay. We still win game. Let's see where the power's at now. Probably hasn't changed much. We have to wait. Ooh, it's worse. Specials that eat bombs also eat fizz bangs. That's a good question. I would imagine, but I can't be sure. Alright, Anakin looks like he's got the answer there. It's Sylphie, but it's fake Sylphie. It's not an IE at the end, it's a Y at the end. That's not Sylphie. That's a Sylphi. I. For those who don't know, I am referring to my friend Sylphie, who is also a Squid gamer. High-level backline player. Well, we get it eventually. I took way too long to move forward from that. That could have been a triple. If I just hit the shots on the right people. How do I not... What is going on? Are they DC'd? No. They just stood there. Almost had the second one there, but that's still good enough for the game. Yeah, Turf War is definitely that kind of beginner-friendly mode, because if it were so much about fighting for everybody at the beginning, they'd just have the experience of dying repeatedly in very quick succession without having the sense that they were able to get control of their character first. It absolutely serves its purpose. It is a good game mode. It's just not one that you tend to want to play with a, if you spend enough time playing the game with a competitive mindset. The objective modes centralize the fights more. They make it so that like certain areas of the map are important, so you're going to get a higher concentration of players there. So it's more interaction. It's also less volatile. So the better team is more likely to win. Here. Drop left. And moving over to try and deal with me. Figured he might bait something like that out. Oh, crap. there. And Operation Back Cap is underway. Saw someone over there. There we go. There goes the front. Well, that sucks. That's gonna be the game. Congrats on the W, Mr. Collaboration Z. Actually, I don't know that you're a Mr. I just felt like giving you a title. Captain Collaborations. This technically is a new Splatfest. I guess so. Oh, it's Admir. I haven't seen Admir in a while. Didn't Admir end up playing for Red Sun? Nice. We got a good amount of control. Trying to come out top left. Well, I'm trying to get out of this corner and I'm failing because I'm trying to back up and I can't see. The unfortunate thing here is we don't have a lot of base paint right now. So at some point we're going to have to back up and fix that. There we go. Get him. Nice. Unfortunate. They died for my sins. this? I don't think we do. All three of us were over there? Oh no. That probably lost us the game, but we fight on. Get up. Depends on what happened in mid, but I don't think... Well, it's possible, but I don't think so. Yeah, close one. Maniacal Maniac. Big stretch. Oh man, we're fighting against toe fungus. Battling for the sanctity of our feet. Let's just cover this now. Spend the rest of the time fighting. I crave violence. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Tristringer, I will leave. I do not, in fact, want that smoke. Still don't really want this smoke, but I'm here now. Apparently the Bloblobber was not aware there's any smoke to be smoked. Yeah, I'll just dip down here. One of these. Okay. Mission accomplished. Bloblobber of all things. Oh. Well. It appears nobody was ready. They threw everything at that guy. And I ran right into it. That is a really good start to the last minute of the game. We've defeated Toe Fungus. Animal Kingdom 1, Fungi 0. Charge shot confuses you? The reticle for it is pretty useful. Like, it'll show you, you know, looking at the dummies, for example, where each of the arrows is going to hit. So you just line it up so that they all hit where they need to. It's not to say that it's easy. You have to hit 3 shots at the same time. Most people just have to worry about 1 reticle, not 3 of them. Big Chungus is an old meme. Oldie but goldie, obviously, but I would be surprised if you were seeing a lot of it. Like, I don't even know to what extent Gen Alpha picked up Chungus. Oh my god. Do we have any Gen Alphas here? Can we comment on the cultural significance of the Big Chungus meme? What is its current status? There's still only one person who ever knew I was back there, and it wasn't that guy. I don't know where. Oh, up there. Man, we needed to hit 1 shot, and it took 3 people. For a thing I have already done. I got there just in time. Surprised nobody followed me in there. I'm so surprised they got out somehow. Good night, Splatoon Collaboration Z. Have a lovely evening. And we get a fist bump. Most goodly, most goodly. We have gone up by 4 since the last time that I checked. Are you able to see your SCS stream from June 7th? Like, the VOD of it? It should be on YouTube. Oh, yeah, it should still be there on Twitch. It lasts for like a week or 6 days or something. Yeah, I'm surprised it's only 6 or 7. I thought it was going to be like 10 years old. Also, this was the real test to see if we had any Gen Alphas among us. Because I did just say the number 6 followed by the number 7. So we wait 15 seconds and then we check the chat to see if that has triggered something. And hello, was that Cephalorock? I'm seeing people say, okay, well now I can check. Cephalorock, yes, welcome in everybody. We are Squid Gaming on this lovely squid evening. Trying to bring up my Splatfest Pro power because I am unhappy with it. Dissatisfied. Most displeased. Maybe help teammate? Good trade. And that almost was a kill. Oh, I actually hit a shot there? That's crazy. I actually hit a shot of paint at my feet and still hit a little speck of enemy ink and couldn't get away. Stop that. You also stop that. That's my teammate. I like them. They help me win. Yeah. Probably not worth it in the grand scheme of things. In here, and my teammate is not aware of any of that. Why does it take more than 2 shots for me to kill a sprinkler? Bomb. Yeah. Oh man. This has not been a winner right here. Man, if we'd won that fight 30 seconds ago, there would have been a really good chance of us winning the game. Triggered a raid. Hope you and chat have fun. Thank you, Cephalorock. We are doing our best. Chat, you're having fun, right? Elbows you. We're fun. We're having so much joy. Life is full of childish spontaneity. Yeah. That scoreline makes sense. Frontline well string. Good job. Why is that only just occurring to you now, Anakin? What brought that to mind, of all things? Oh, you're looking for the 4 orange zaps? Can't download off YouTube? Oh, because you're trying to edit it, I see. Well, that would mean that you at least found the timestamp, right? What you could do is just record it with OBS. I'm dead. Like, OBS is free. You could just download that, play the video, and screen record it. I do that more often than anything else for getting YouTube videos. I don't even really download them. Lucky. They had enough shots to kill me there. They just missed. Oh, crap. I can't get too close to that. That's Dynamo. I'm gonna come out this way. No, I have to go. Oh, yeah. I probably needed to go earlier, for being real. Okay, we got 2 down. I'm gonna finish painting this up, because this was not done super carefully. So the gaps. Holding it down on the front, marvelously well done. Literally just running away. What? Okay. Alright, we still win that despite the DC. That Dynamo has no real weaknesses to speak of. Is that the weapon that Sheldon says that about? That doesn't seem like the weapon Sheldon would say that about. Yeah, I knew someone on the front was doing really well. It wasn't me, that's for sure. Stars Dynamo. Wow, okay. That's funny. Here's another 10x. Had to have gotten like 5 of these by now, right? We will paint this now, and then we will never have to return. We will live the rest of our lives in somebody else's house. We are invaders. It is what we do. What's that bird that lays its eggs in other birds' nests? Is that the cuckoo? I remember it being some common bird where, like, I'd heard the name, and then I found that out about it, and I'm like, wow, I'm never looking at you the same way again. That is a messed up thing that you do. Is it bad that I'm internally giggling about the fact that it does have the word cuck in its name? And that's the way that it behaves? Get thieved. It's another fight. I feel like I'm developing bad habits here, because I'm kind of just running forward and holding down ZR. A lot of these fights that should not work like this. I should be moving. Should be using this to practice. Not develop bad habits. That was actually really difficult to play. I was stuck between the rain and a whole bunch of damage. Now we are now at even numbers. Another trade. Get the area painted. Okay. We might still be in this. We are still in this, because we just take all of this at this point. And that guy doesn't win that. Nice. And I don't think the rain will actually do anything endgame here. That is a clean win. Several different species of brood parasite birds, but the cuckoo is one of them. Some of the cuckoo in Norwegian is a common insult. Is that like referring to the... Because like sometimes when someone, you know, gets bumped on the head in the cartoon or something, cuckoo clock kind of thing starts playing. And so when someone says that you're going cuckoo, I mean you're going crazy in reference to that trope. Is it that kind of thing, or is it different? Hi, Esme. You saw my comment, right, about the Texas land tomorrow? Because you'd asked about that. And I want you to know that so you don't miss the one that is literally tomorrow. Cartoon wolf that's addicted to chocolate? I don't actually know this reference. This feels like 3 different references put together in one. Might be too short notice, alright. But yeah, for sure. And there'll be a lot more. Can't imagine for a full day tournament, Houston is too bad of a haul either. Cool. Stalled us for a long time there. Hit him once, hit him once! No! It is just a Hydra. I can't jump to that because they are being looked at and targeted by a bunch of things. Brush. Ooh, clean. I was like, wait, how did I get hit by... I didn't get hit by that. Man! Cocoa Puffs wolf? I mean, Cookie Crisp? Cocoa Puffs was a bird. They're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Cereal exists. Hello, Luminescent. Welcome in. GG, love life. Cuckoo, literally hatching another. Shove the eggs out of the nest. Parents gone. Yeah. It's very dishonorable bird behavior. But they were part of this balanced breakfast that they showed on screen. They're part of this breakfast, and this breakfast is balanced on the table. That means it's good for you, I think. It was so crazy that they all said that, too. Like, why that line in particular on all of the cereal commercials? Why did they have to model a balanced breakfast? There must have been something about, like, regulation of the advertisements or something that was letting them get away with saying more than they really should have been. Going to the Mall of America to do date research. I need dating advice. Is this a first date? Is this a fruit? Is this an item on a calendar? What form of date are we discussing? A first, okay. Just be comfy, be yourself. Be open to the idea both that it could work out and that it could not work out. I hope it does, though. I hope it is a very happy time. Known each other for 6 years, wow. Well then, that's nice, because there's already a kind of built-in comfort level there. You're not going to have a lot of the initial awkwardness. Yeah, just go hang out the way that you usually do, and then maybe assess its potential romanticalness. That's awesome. I'm very happy for you. Okay, my finger's off the button. Okay, we got there. I was kind of looking around. I was actually using my middle finger to press ZR when I usually press it with my pointer finger. I was just like way off my controller posture. Okay, no. Yeah, we're down a player, so I'm not expecting this to go super well at this point, but we will try. Not big on the date fruit. Yeah, I'm not either. It's really, like, sickly sweet. It's not a... It's like, really gooey, and there's no, like, clean way to eat it. Alright, they don't know, chat. This is an arrow spray, right? Oh, well, they had spawn armor, so I wasn't able to get much done there. Good booyah. I don't think it's enough, but yeah, they were pretty deep in our base. We did the best we could. I don't know if I've tried those. The dates that I tried were Arabic. GG's Tay TV. And hello, Zelor. Woomy, Woomy, and Woomy. Not the booyah back type. Maybe sometimes. Sometimes I don't notice. But I usually try to when there's nothing else going on. Give me a booyah. Oh, okay. Here it is. Wait, that was for my teammates, and this one's for you. This way type. Probably less so. I booyah more than I this way. I'm much more about verbal communication, though. Oh dear. We are all marked. Oh, stop that. I don't want to be sure I'm in the same exact location, just in case they throw something at me. Just umbrella. Oh, we rushed this. Get him. Nice! Booyah for that. I hit two separate people. Oh no, I've been defeated by Ashy Knees. Oh, I landed right on it. That sucks. They really didn't move past mid on me here. Ah. Umbrella here, especially if it becomes a 2v1. Yeah, we don't, our teammates do. I think this is fine. As long as teammates work together here. Whole enemy team is going to be back in at this point. I think at this point we just dive here. Okay. Paint all of this up. That should be enough. Someone else is trying to do the same thing on the other side, but we do it better because we have more people. Nice. That should be definitely a win. How would you rework 52 to be healthy for the game? I genuinely don't think it needs very much. Like, right now, it's more just... there are a lot of options that it pairs well with, and it's a solid duelist. Like, it hasn't gotten changed that much. It just happens to be meta right now. Just because it's meta doesn't mean it's, like, massively overpowered. I do think it didn't need that projectile speed buff that it got recently. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Like, that is the main reason that I switched to it. It was like, why are we buffing this? But here it is. But, like, it doesn't take very big changes to any of the other options to make those desirable as well. One thing I do want to see is E-Leader toned back. It's suppressing a lot of other backline options right now. It's not to say that there, like, aren't other backline options, but, like, with Heavy having just lost its kind of paint bot functionality, and with, you know, ballpoints having been nerfed into the ground after its reign of terror, Spylings are just not in a good place right now. Like, E-Leaders shut them down, Pencils shut them down. Those are two very common options right now. You don't even have Rapid in the meta right now because they nerfed that completely unnecessarily. I think that the Rapid nerf is kind of crazy. Like, sure, there's probably some, like, Turf War tournament where it was doing well, but, like, it was not doing so well that it needed that heavy hand pressing down on it. And the fact that it got pressed down means that we have to deal with a lot of E-Leader right now, which is generally unfun for most things. And we're seeing a lot of, like, 52 paired with Leader. It's like a lot of 52, a lot of Blaster, a lot of Leader. Then pick your favorite cooler option of the bunch. I do like that there is a good Blaster right now. Like, it's kind of a dull game when you're only... oh no. When there are only, like, hard aim weapons. Give me another one. Thank you. Problem there, they got us in a 1v4. It was literally 1v4 that I just won. But that was because they kind of came at me one at a time instead of all diving me at the same time and keeping us staggered. Oh man, everybody died there though. I don't actually know if we win this. I'm paying as much as I can here, but that was a really bad last 15 seconds. We are very speedy at the moment, yes. Speed, we are speed. 4 winners, 4 losers. We are squids, so eating other cephalopods for breakfast is not necessarily out of the question. Yeah, like, one of the big reasons that V-Blaster is so strong right now isn't so much that it is, like, objectively better in terms of its in-game stats. It's just easier, and, like, the time investment that you put into it can be less to get comparable results at a top level. Well, I guess Blast is still really good. Just, it's a weapon where you need to hit shots a lot more reliably than you need to be able to play the other weapon. Trying to rotate away from where my teammates are so we're not stepping on each other's toes. What even got us? There wasn't anybody over there on the left, was there? Well, our teammate is alone in mid. Okay. I have a wall for that. In theory, the dynamo can still hit me. They just didn't aim up. I think dynamo is... My hot take right now is that dynamo is low-key one of the stronger weapons in the game right now. It's like... It's a cooler option that gets it fast. It's a good matchup into things like 52 and like short-range rushdown in general. Like, I think it's in legitimate contention for one of the meta cooler option slots on a lot of teams. Like, we've already got people running Dynamo, where the idea is, like, the bow paints a ton, and the Dynamo protects all of the space where people would try to use it to rush the bow down, so the bow never gets displaced. And I feel like you can kind of do that with Leader as well. Man. Ugh. That's gonna be the game for sure. If you don't have to deal with enemy stringers. Yeah, I guess the E-liter can protect it against that to some degree, but I figure, like, part of the point of bow is not having to directly fight the leader, so that could be a problem. $52, I mean, it'll probably get wall. being honest, I think it's probably going to happen again. I do think, like, 52 with wall is not as bad as it, like, people would have you think. It's something that can become strong depending on the metagame, but there has been a long time in this game where 52 was not a meta option. The vast majority of the time that we've been playing this game, 52 has not been that good. It's a confluence of factors that leads to anything being good. I think people really overestimate, like, inherent characteristics of the weapon in isolation, and, like, fail to consider what else is happening around those weapons. Like, it's often, like, one individual weapon that happens to get a significant amount stronger in a patch, and then every other choice in the metagame has nothing to do with those other weapons' inherent qualities, and has everything to do with how they interact with that one weapon that got stronger. Yeah, that's the place that they needed to throw that. I thought I was seeing some lag. I didn't back up enough. You need to throw your fizz bangs. I have a video where I dispute that exact idea. I do not think that they are that important. Unless you are making an argument on the basis of whimsy. Do it for the spirit of the thing. Is that the ground we're standing on here? Yes. We like OBT here. People should go follow OBT. Very fun caster and presumably stream. You stream too, don't you? Yeah, sometimes. A little bit. Looking for new apartments, ooh. Exciting, kind of. I don't know, the only good thing about moving is that by the time you're done, you end up living someplace else. aside from that, it kind of sucks. Back on Dynamo full time. Yeah, I was just talking about how I think Dynamo is high key strong right now. Oh, we got him anyway. Nice. How much longer will I be streaming? I don't know. Probably not super long. I have some very important TV shows to watch. Ah. Ooh, let's go. That's a minute and a half. Oh yeah, Devi's been playing a lot of Dynamo with us, so OBT, help. Give Devi the knowledge. Make her the best Devi she can be. Oh, hi. Wondering what that noise was. That's a ballpoint charging up. Oh, that got them. That's funny. I'm so worried about the guy behind me. This is a win. Did someone get by? Someone got by. That's fine. Oh, that was clean. Ah, that was less clean. We still win these, though. I think I disagree on Wiper just because so many of the weapons right now are so consistent with their damage that it rarely gets into a fight that it has enough time to win. It really just can't commit to engagements that often right now. Like, Blaster puts you on a time limit, 52 puts you on a time limit, E-Leader puts you on a time limit. Those are some of the main threats right now. I'm sure it's a disgusting matchup into Dynamo, though. Like, that must be really annoying for a Dynamo to have to hit. Picking up Sea Blast. Oh, cool. Have a good night, Quality Octo. Thank you so much for stopping in. Always nice to have you. You're a very quality Octo. At least we got the trade. Still someone over here? Yeah, there is. You're gonna run away from me. There you go. It wasn't worth. This should still be fine. Yeah. Oh, there you go. I'm seeing this. It is a zap. It's not the most concerning thing. One. Not anymore. That guy is DCing. Thanks for popping in, Lynx' Studios. Have a good night. Please go away. Thank you for making them go away, teammate. They were being mean to me. Can't get there, but this is a very one game. We have very won it. We very beat them. I can see Blaster. I don't think I see 52 losing to Wiper. Like, it's definitely not an easy matchup because you have to hit shots. But if you hit shots, it just doesn't have enough time to do anything. And yes, it has a little bit of a range advantage that it can use. But you shouldn't be playing in a way that anything can get that range on you anyway. Like, you're already a short-range shooter. It's kind of your thing. And Wall can set me up to not have to deal with that. It's definitely, like, one of the more doable losing matchups, I would say. It's like, you know, Marthin to Yoshi, right? He's going to have to work harder than the other top tiers are going to have to, but I wouldn't say that he loses it either. Have you ever considered unlimited power? You have chosen an excellent meme, I will say. I need to check and see what my power is actually at right now. It's probably lower than I want it to be. But we shall see. After we win another one! After speed, which tank would I take? Probably power. Power is definitely the next one that I want to try after it. I was expecting a little bit too much help from teammates. Like, in a coordinated environment where we're playing ranked modes, I have more teammates up there with me. But I was too close to the enemy side to expect a numbers advantage at that point in the game. We're spending some time painting base and stuff, which is reasonable. I had time to hit 2 shots there, and I whiffed both of them. That was good movement. That was interrupted movement. Try and go through mid all at the same time here. Trying to aim it. No, aim it at the. Trying to aim that at the heavy, and then it just. It's like, okay, but what about this guy who's close to you but still can't hit you and isn't actually the threat that's keeping you stuck in mid? Well, that's interesting. Alright, fine. Honestly, the DC is really helpful. We might have needed it, because we just never found a way past this heavy on tent. Nobody managed to do anything about him. But we got the 10x, baby! Thanks for hanging out, Devi. It's good to have you. Enemy base anchor for that one time that I threw myself in there and died instantly. Yeah, their heavy was doing a really good job of holding us back. We did not really manage to do much against them. Didn't really have the weapons to do much against them. We had, like, missiles. That was about all we had to work with at that point. I tried to whale them, and it literally just wouldn't target the heavy. Oh! Speed ruler. And now we get it. We just get a float picture for that. Cool. What does this put us at? Oh, we're close to a new high. I think we keep going. Just if we lose another one, okay, we can call it there. But let's see if we can bump that up to a new high. Remember, Jerry, you are speed. Zoom, zoom. Ka-chow. Alright, lots of short range on both sides. Longest range is going to be reflux and charcoal. Looks like a shooter that's coming out to mid first. We wait for missiles out here. I thought they were fighting someone over here. I figured they would paint up around themselves first. This is fine. Still got map positioning. It's kind of my job to anchor here, honestly. Just make it difficult for them to swing through mid. It's tough against the reflux, though. They do have range on me. What do I need to do here? Well, okay, there's easy stuff like that, I guess, but... This is not safe at all. What am I doing? Carbon got something with it. They got another? Oh, that's insane! Wait. Mango. Mango, you're crazy. Don't worry, I got you. Oh, they got me behind. Yeah, the reflux is really the only scary weapon for me. No, I thought I was safe. Oh, that might be... We've still got some time. We need Hyper to stay alive. This is gonna be hard. Oh, okay. Well played. I think at this point, I just jump in here and try to back cap. Yeah. Alright. GG. That was a hard one because they paint more than us, so we needed to keep them back to allow our Carbon to be able to do things. Like, while we had paint control, Carbon was keeping them in check. But we didn't have the range to keep the reflux out. And so they got access to more of the map, they painted more of the map, the Carbon's job got harder. Just like everything crumbled after that. Ugh. It's like I'd wall out all the short-ranged weapons up until the reflux got involved, and then just insta-die to that, because my position was known. How much did that drop us? If it was a short drop, we keep pushing. Oh yeah, that was a short drop. We can get back in like 2 games. I don't need to be up for anything tomorrow, so I'm not, like, worried about sleep for myself. Okay. A little bit more mid-range in this one. This double reflux is funny. There's so much pain here. There's a hair poking my elbow. Excuse me? Where? That player was latent. If I'd had that last shot, that would have been really good. There we go. I think we just leave. Initiate the fight again. Like, it's a good 1v1 matchup normally, but with 10 missiles on you, you have to reconsider. They don't cut me off here. Close to a whale. Might as well use that before I go in. Script them to drop. I don't have any support here, and teammates went down on the other side. Clear that, but I need to get a couple people out of the way before I can clear it. That's a good start. What's going on over here still? Ugh. We spent so many resources trying to take right side. Oh, but we actually finally succeeded just now. That's their strongest painters down. Huge. Big win. Later, Anakin. Oh, he's probably well gone by now. Okay, where's our power at? One or two more wins in a row. We have a new high. Haha. This is the Kaiko Rosie time zone reveal. Wahaha. Now we can stalk them. Won a 10x battle, didn't even realize you were in. Well, I mean, I wasn't telling any of them that. Are you going to be coming to Lotl next week? I think we talked about it, but I'm sorry, I'm blanking. Can't. Rip. Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah. Nice. There's a car horn. Very cool. Nice. Torpedo got in my way. Do they know that Cherry Blue is just there? They did not know. Hated 2 specials. Let's go. Please stop. Guys, can we look at the other side? No, you've been doing so well. Shh, that's unfortunate. Okay, well. Pretty much last chance right here. How are you not dead? Ah! Okay. We got one anyway, but I don't think it was an important enough one. We just need to run forward and paint now. We might have actually got it at the end there. Yeah, I think that's W. What? Oh, I did so much work. Recoverable. The L3 gets a pass for having a cool name. Hi, Cherry Blue. Don't apologize. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we get back up there. We get back up there. Another 10x. They have a bigger backline than we do. Let's see how the jet deals with this. Oh, hi. Oh, this is bad. I hit them each once. This is not the place I need to be. Close to whale. Oh shoot, I drew them back because I was marked. So they were looking in the direction of me. Insane that I lived that. There we go. Oh. I'm lucky that they missed as much as they did. Goes around, comes around, I guess. I feel like we've already lost a lot of map position we had. On the left. Don't need to be going down to anything silly here. No. I don't think that's enough. I think we lose because the guy on the right gets through. I was counting off in my head, like, okay, when they sweep in the last, 15 seconds here, I need to kill one. And then they killed one of my teammates. I'm like, okay, I need to kill two. And I killed one. Where does Hugh go? This is his turf war. It goes everywhere. Alright. We're gonna call it there. That is gonna be my last attempt to get that higher for now. But at minimum, you will see me again on Sunday for Silly Comp Splatfest. We've got the team speed assembled between Debbie, Jamie, and Splat Meme. So we will be doing speedster things. And it will be great and fun and lovely and wonderful. Also, remember to sign up for Land of 10,000 Lakes if you are anywhere near Minnesota or desire to be for next weekend. Because that will also be fun and joyful and wonderful and good. And yes. Alright. We are going to go and raid Vic because Vic is cool and we like her. For those who are on YouTube right now that want to participate in raid, here is raid! That is where we are going. Thank you, everybody! Don't forget to like and subscribe and to pet your cat and to be nice to your family and to eat your vegetables and to go and raid Vic Vion right now.